It's Thursday, it's chest and back day, and I'm at the beach with my...
No joke, these seagulls just took my freaking wrap.
I thought you were paying. Finley Cup. On a perfect world, I would really like to wake up at like 6 a.m. on vacation, go work out, come back, get all my stuff done that I have to, but we live in a broken world, and for some reason I like to sleep in until 8:30 on vacation, which is fine. But I'm on a challenge and I needed to do it at like 6 or 7. So we're not starting off too great today. But like yesterday, we meal prepped. So we have that thing going for us. Let's go knock out a workout real quick. So because there's no nice gyms around town, I am gonna go to the club gym of this little condo area and work out there. And you already know I have to get my steps in. So we're gonna walk to the gym, which is about almost a half a mile away, get a workout in, and walk back. And of course, as always, whenever I'm traveling or doing something, I forget a tripod. So we'll see how much of this I can get in terms of filming. So we'll see. Whenever I go to the beach or go on vacation, I usually just stop working out in general. I don't want to. I have good intentions before going. Like, oh, I'll work out every day. I'm gonna feel good. But I don't do that because I get to the beach and I start sleeping in. I'm like, oh, this feels so good. But whenever I don't work out, I kind of feel like I'm in a dream. Like I'm dazing. Like I'm in a daze. Sleep in too late, I don't get my workout in, I don't feel alive, if that makes sense. But I force myself to do it today because I have to practice what I preach. No excuses, no matter what.
Well, here's my first excuse. This place is absolutely packed out. Like, there's not even room for me to go anywhere. So I'm standing in the corner, stretching and like kind of thinking about where I need to go and what I need to do. So my main thought is I probably need to leave. So I did, however, find a foam roller, so that felt nice. So I got a little stretch in and then still contemplating leaving. At last, the machine opened up. I was planning on doing chest and back again for the second time this week, but there wasn't a ton of machines open, and I was just trying to find out what I could do and what I could not do. So I started off with this. I wasn't able to really superset it with anything, so just follow along. So after the chest press, we went to the lat pull-down machine. Had a little girl walking around behind me doing the elliptical and all kinds of stuff. So she's probably the primary focus of this clip right here. We did this, and I did a little bit of bar pulls. That's not even the correct term for this exercise, but I can't think of it right now, so that's what we're going to call it. And that was about it. I know, obviously, you probably expect more out of me, but I left and decided to go run/walk instead. I thought that if I could just stay in a calorie deficit and focus on moving my body more, that would be great anyways. And it was.
All right, that's pretty whack. So this is definitely gonna be a deload week. There was a ton of people in there, so I couldn't really use the machines. Now we're gonna go pick up Finley and go for a nice little run. This is definitely a deload week. Well, my plan to go for a run, Olivia, Finley, is no longer planned. So we're gonna go for a walk now with my child and dog. Another reason why you gotta get up early and go get it done, people. Okay, so this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Finley's already got his leash tangled up with a stroller, so we about wrecked. He pooped over someone's front lawn. Had to pick that up. Olivia started not having a good time, so we're going back. We're going to focus on eating breakfast right now. All right, so we're chowing down on some breakfast right now. I got my beef and rice warming up. I know you probably think I'm lame, but it is what it is. I like it. Baby girl over here is eating some pepperoni roll-ups. Finley's begging. So we're gonna take our beef, instead of scooping it in here, we're gonna flop it down like that, move it around. There we go. I'm gonna add some more beef to this. Now I'm just guesstimating because I don't have a scale, but I'm looking at getting around 6 to 8 grams of protein. I think this is gonna be closer to 6 or 7. We'll stop right there because the burrito can't hold it. Now we're gonna take our avocado, give it some slices. I'm gonna toss that in there. Boom, boom, boom. This is my fat. Instead of putting cheese on here, I'm using avocado. I love avocado. Last but not least, Cholula sauce, hot sauce. Toss that on there for some flavor. It's 10:30, and we're getting meal number 1 in. Beef, rice, avocado, and hot sauce. So while everyone is eating breakfast and getting ready, we're gonna finish up with some workout programs that I'm behind on, get this stuff done. Then we really don't know what we're doing today. We need to go find a cup that we lost last night at a restaurant, which hopefully it's in the car, hopefully. And then it'll be time to eat again. But one thing we're gonna do today is try to get some more steps in, so pray that we get these steps in. All right, so I'm pretty hungry. I don't know why, because I haven't been moving as much as I typically do. So we're gonna get some Greek yogurt. We're gonna throw some Greek yogurt in the bowl. I bought some protein powder at Publix that I can throw in here as well. So we're gonna do this. It's 11:30 right now, so we're gonna knock this out, and hopefully we'll get out and let some energy out of the dog and baby. So I used the chocolate protein powder, so now we just got essentially a pudding substance, which this literally tastes just like pudding. So if you're craving this, if you have a sweet tooth and you're trying to do something about it, do some Greek yogurt and some chocolate protein powder. Finley and I are out here, get a little walk in. We're gonna head to the beach, let Finley get some playtime in, and then, I don't know, today's just super cloudy and gloomy, as you can tell. It's not the best day, so we're gonna figure out what we can do. You ready, Finn? My dude is in his element. What do you got to say about it, Finley? What you got to say about it? Also, FYI, this man lives for ball. Sit. Lives for it. So right now we're sitting at a little over a mile. So we're gonna hang out here. I'm gonna get my steps in right here along this little shoreline, throwing the ball back and forth with Finley, and then we'll head back. We'll have about 3 miles done for the day. Get the family up, try to go do something then too. Word of the day is sustainability. What can you do on a daily basis that's gonna better your overall appearance, mental aspect, and spiritual aspect? One thing for me is simply walking. It's something that I know I can do. I don't dread it. I dread running. I don't like to run. It's not fun for me. Finley, I guess that was his way of telling me I should be running. So what can you do on a daily basis that's simple, that's easy, that you know you can get done, that's one step closer to becoming your best self? And then you will have days where you can go out and you can go run 4 or 5 miles, and it's not going to be as impactful here. My goal for you is to not create a month-long plan where you push yourself to an absolute limit and then never do it again. It's to find something you do every day of your life, so when we're 70, 80 years old, we're still doing these same things. It's a habit. We've been able to make it become ourselves, versus what most people do, which is get extremely fit, lose everything, get fit, lose everything. That's not sustainable. That's not a great way to live, and it's not a great way to show the younger generation of how to take care of yourself. So we're almost done with our walk / a little bit of a run. We ran a little bit, but I wanted to talk to you about me taking my shirt off yesterday. This entire process of me trying to lose body fat and all that fun stuff. But yesterday I took my shirt off. My friends and family like to keep me level-headed because they say I have a big head sometimes. I don't believe them, but whatever. But that stuff can get to you. And they're like, if you don't feel like you look your best, which is most people, even the most fit people in the world say they don't like their body. The fact of you trying to do a little challenge, or you're focusing on food, or you're trying to lean out for a certain trip or something like that, it can be frustrating when you go and you're halfway through it and you take off your shirt and like, I don't like the way I don't like what I see. So with that being said, I took a transformation picture. Here's a transformation picture. So to me, I was looking at all the pictures and I'm like, I'm not even seeing a difference. Then I go back and look at my InBody scan and it says, hey, you are losing some body fat. You're losing some weight. Where are we losing that weight at? Well, typically when you start to lose weight or inches or whatever, it's gonna come off your face, hands or feet first. So for the first couple of weeks, that's what's gonna change the most. And then after that, it starts taking off everywhere else. So with that being said, I've been really frustrated. I'm like, what's the point? What am I doing? And I just want you to know that everyone goes through these struggles. Everyone has this mindset. And it's the fact of pushing through and continuing with what you've started in the first place. And then I had to remind myself, hey, you've only been doing this for barely even a month. You're really expecting to see an unbelievable body transformation in that period of time? The only way you'll do that is if you do an unrealistic diet and actually starve yourself. So are you gonna do that? Or are you gonna stick with the plan that you've been trying to do the entire time? Once I have this conversation with myself, then we go back to the original game plan. There's a lot of negatives that can pop up and just ruin everything, but we're gonna stay positive. Positive mindsets is going to lead to positive action. And by the end of this 16 weeks, I may even bump it to 24. You're going to see the results, and you're going to see the fruit of my labor. Time to take these upstairs so Olivia can steal all of them. Bottoms up, a quick 20 grams of protein before we head to the beach. Finally!
Oh, sorry.
We're finally off to the beach. Get another walk in. I'm finishing up Olivia's banana because she didn't want it. So, adding some extra carbs in.
Olivia,
Okay.
let's build our own castle.
So, I had to go. We're at the beach. Beautiful beach day. Nice and sunny, right? Angry chumps. We got a side salad right here. And then, look, I made them make this for me. We got a chicken club on a wrap. It's go time. No joke, these seagulls just took my freaking wrap. We were over here looking at this sandcastle, and they legit attacked me. So I ate as much as I could and threw it to the side. Little thieves. They were literally flying right over top of us. As we're walking back with all the stuff, I thought getting steps at the beach would be kind of hard. Because typically, if you're not moving as much, you're not going to get that many steps. But I'm already sitting at over 15,000 steps for the day. So pretty hyped about that. We'll probably finish up with about 17 or 18 for today. But you never know. Could get more. We're off to dinner. And if you know this guy in the background, if you go back to the, 6 years ago? 5? This is Yo Billy. He's going to crank one out tonight. And what happens during a Yo Billy episode is I yell Yo Billy in the middle of a huge crowd, and he does the worm, pops up, and then does a back tuck. In any place at any time. So
Billy's a dad.
we're going to get to it. So we're at a place that doesn't have a lot of things I can eat, so I'm going to blame Tyler over here. He's choking on water because he hasn't had water before.
This will fix it. Disappear. What?
Tyler ordered us some tuna dip. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is probably nothing but protein and fat. So we'll have a few crackers. We got some room in our macros today. Tyler, what do you feel about why tuna dip?
I thought you were paying. So.
Okay. So I looked up these wafer crackers and I looked up the tuna dip. So if I had 6 of these, it's 10 grams of fat. So we're gonna do 3 packs of crackers
Olivia.
and some tuna dip. Bite of it. Take a big bite of the lemon. Take a big bite. Take a big bite. Oh, that's the mine. Take a bite of the lemon. Do it. Watch. Do this. Go. So I got the blackened mahi-mahi, sweet potato fries, because I literally had no vegetables other than that, and cucumber salad. I didn't think it was going to look like that, but okay. And they got all of this goodness. Okay, this mahi-mahi is fantastic kaki. But anyways, I got this nice little sauce right here. And I can't tell, it's so good. I'm so happy about this. Good job, Tyler. The day's about over with. It's about 8:53 right now. So here are my macros for the day. Pretty solid and definitely in a calorie deficit. That's what we want. Here are the steps. Steps I did way better than I thought I was going to do. I cannot believe how many steps I got today. Actually very happy about that. So we'll continue to get these steps. We'll continue to hit these macros. This was week, 4 of the challenge. So we're knocking it out. We're dialing it in. Some negative emotions, we're going to overcome it. We're going to get better. We're going to fight through it. Keep on rocking. Be sure to subscribe, like the page, share with a friend, and follow this entire journey where I go from fat to shredded. Thank you.